What would I say to Tony Robbins? You know, a lot of people probably would like to have the opportunity to say something to him, and I imagine many of them would say something like, "Oh, Tony, you're the greatest thing, and you changed my life, and I just love what you're doing." And I probably could say all those things, but that's not what I would say to Tony Robbins. Here's what I would say: Tony, I'm here for you. Now, some people may wonder, what is that all about? I mean, Tony's the guy that's been there for everybody, and who do you think you are saying you're going to be there for Tony? Well, everybody, it's okay. Tony, I love you. I've loved you for years. In fact, I kind of feel like we grew up together. I've followed you around for 25 years. I've walked on fire with you 5 times and done some other crazy things, and I imagine that there will be more in the future. It's just that lately, I've noticed that you've surrounded yourself with reasonable people. Now, just for the record, I want to state I am well aware that your wife Sage is not one of those people. Sage is, in the best possible way, not reasonable. And that's important because reason is a trap. Now, I realize, Tony, you worked really, really hard to rise to the level of reason. So did I. And once we got there, we're very proud of it. We want to be there. We want to stay there. But being there is the trap. You got to get out of there. And reason actually stops you from going to the next level. Now, I know, just from looking from the outside in, what reason is doing to you. Let me give you some examples of how reason is hurting you, Tony, right now. You have a bunch of reasonable people telling you to control your image and to monitor your message in social media. And as a result, it has sucked the life out of your social media presence. You have reasonable people who are telling you that you need to monetize your fame and you need to sell and sell hard. As a result, there are many, many people who not only do not believe that you stand for the values that you have slaved for 30 years, they think you're only in it to make a buck. You have reasonable people that are telling you that you need to delegate certain important aspects of your business to those who have more experience in those areas than you. And as a result, your companies often don't even resemble you and yourself. Your personal coaching is so exclusive and so expensive that someone has a better chance of being a Mega Millions lottery winner than to receive your prestigious personal coaching. But you know something, Tony? Right now, I think you need a coach. Now, we all realize that you're personal friends with some of the sagest people on the planet today. And I know you're getting a lot of advice, and you've gotten a lot of advice from many brilliant people. And that advice has got you to where you are today. And that advice is keeping you where you are today. You need another voice whispering in your ear. And so here is what I would suggest. I'd like to coach you. You need that extra voice. You need something fresh, something new, something different. And it's because you're such a powerful person. You have a tremendous amount of power, and it's been evidenced in the world. And it's going to take a power even greater than you to move you from where you are to the next level. Now, I'm not claiming to be that power personally, but I can definitely introduce you to that power. And once you receive of that, things will change for you. And you know, Tony, that we're all just conduits, right? You know, my will or your will or our goals or our plans are small potatoes compared to what we really could be if we would just get out of our own way. And right now, Tony, you are a huge barrier to you. It's because you're huge. You're huge in every sense of the word. But you could be huger. It's not anywhere near the end for you. And in fact, you could do so much more good in the world than you have done. Now, again, that's a bold statement because you've done so much good. You have few peers in that regard. And yet, you've not lived up to your potential. I say that with all kinds of love. I love what you're doing, and I love what you could do. And you could touch so many people. You have an opportunity to make an impact that will make the present impact look small. So, Tony, you've got this huge protection detail around you. It's like the Secret Service. You're rather hard to get to. But me, I'm not so hard to get to. So please, go to my website, veraclaritas.com, click the contact link, and tell me how to reach you. Because, Tony, I'm here for you. I look forward to your contact.